Hello and welcome everyone to the Compliance Weekly of 13th Feb 2024. We'll start off with sharing the milestone board and discussing the closed issues first. Where did we have a bookmark for the last week?
Enable compliance violation CSV export feature flag. That was the last one discussed.
The doc says the failure one. Doc mentions this one. Not sure.
I was referring doc only.
Okay, sorry. Enable. Where is it?
Search for compliance violation.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah,
Feature flag.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one is create consolidated group destination tables with you, Hitesh.
So the tables for group level external audit event destinations and their respective models have been deployed. Now I'll be working on event filters and namespace filters.
The next one is run adherence scan report on demand. I believe this one was closed as a won't do. The product team, there was a discussion with the product and they said that this is not something they want to go ahead with. So we do, the current state is that we do have a backend GraphQL API that can be executed to run the adherence report scan. We just don't have a front end button or a front end UX for the users to be able to do this. The next one is compliance pipelines, maintenance mode and deprecation, technical implementation plan. Seems to be closed. Sam, do you have an idea?
Yes, we did the planning for this. We created some issues for the Epic resulting in that, and we're starting work on that now.
Okay. The next one is rollout of compliance standards adherence CSV export. I believe this is rolled out to production and hence the feature flag issue is now closed.
I think that was a cleanup, yeah.
And the last one is create consolidated. This is the same as the previous one, I believe, just for the instance level.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nice. Okay. What do we have next? We have to review the planning issue. This is here. This is no. This is the one that we need to discuss, right?
No, just the one at the top.
Okay. Yes, sorry. This is the one that has the DRIs. Okay. So the first one is with Ilya, I believe, compliance framework report show linked security policies.
Yeah, so I can give a quick update on that one. It didn't make 16.9, but there was the MR he's created as a huge MR, so he's had to split it into 4 different parts. So hopefully, and then he's been sick the last couple of days, so hopefully he'll get that in the first one in tomorrow or the next day, and then it can continue from there. But it should be on track for that this 16.10.
Nice. The next one is to migrate audit events to ClickHouse Cloud. I guess we had enabled this on staging, and then we found out a bug where the serialization was not happening because it was storing a user object. I'm not sure where we are on that bug right now and what the status is, but that was the last that I saw in the group.
Yeah, I think Hasima was going to turn it on for prod as well and start syncing up the events. Because it's a background migration, those audit events won't be synced, the ones that are failing. But then he'll work on that in parallel because it'll take up 20 plus days to sync all of those audit events.
Okay. The next one is standard report adherence improvements. I think we should have been. Okay, so we do have a couple of things here. Uh, okay, I am not sure about the status of this one. Does anyone has any ideas?
No, not sure on the final status. I reviewed one MR, I think, on that. I
Yeah,
think it was
yeah, I can see a couple of open issues under the epic, so I believe there's still some work left. The next one is compliance pipelines maintenance mode. Okay, so this is the one that is closed now, and we have other issues to work on, right?
yeah, we have a follow-up epic for that.
Should we update the priorities for 1610? Like, I mean, and like add the updated epic here so that we can discuss that in the consecutive.
Yeah, so
Please.
it'll be updated in the next planning issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yes, this is 69. Sorry.
Yeah.
The next one is consolidation of streaming audit events. I think
So
this is on track.
two MRs for migrations and models for group and instance level destinations are done. Rest are in under development, and mostly it is on track.
Nice. The next one is improved admin and group level branch protection settings. I don't have an idea where we are on this one.
I believe there was a comment from Hasma saying that the APIs are in and the front end is unblocked, but
Okay.
and that there's a couple more small thing back end work that Hasma is doing, but yeah.
Okay. The next one is show compliance progress for SOC 2. So we had these. So we want to enable a couple of checks. This one, and we had some discussions with the product team. So we still haven't finalized the checks, but once these are finalized, I'll start working on them as soon as possible. Yeah. The next one is SAML SSO authentication for merge request approval. Sam.
Yeah, we have, I think, one follow-up left that's on our side that's removing the feature flag. I ran into some snags with the specs on that one. I'm going to time box it for another half a day. And if we can't do it, then I'll probably push it back another milestone and focus on other work. Well, that one might be delayed a bit.
Okay. This is like comprehensive instance level audit log. I guess we had an update from Jay last week on the OKR that he'll be updating the he would be updating the OKR and sharing the status. I'm not sure. The last one is increase end-to-end test coverage. So we discussed this in the last weekly, and we have started updating the description of the issue. Yes, so now before adding, we'll be checking if we already have coverage for the scenarios, and if not, can they be covered under the lower level pyramid of the test and not requiring end-to-end tests. The last one is improve, manage, edit compliance frameworks, MVC with Ilya.
Yeah, so this is in development, has not made it to 16.9 though. I guess we just misjudged how short the Feb milestone is.
Yes.
But yeah, it's on track for 16.10.
All right. Yeah, I think we don't have anything from design and QA. The next one, we have FYIs and questions. I'll stop sharing and we can read those FYIs. The first one is with you, Nate.
Yeah, so just with it being the end of the milestone, please fill out the retro when you can and add in your thoughts and worries and gatherings, please. Next is with Hitesh.
So I was working on this event filters MR. So I had created one new table with for group level instance destinations, event filters. So the event filters table itself is not directly related to any namespaces table, but it is related to external destinations table, which is related to namespaces table. So having a namespaces or projects ID key in the table does not make sense, but as per the cells architecture, we would have to add the either the namespaces ID column or projects ID column to each table, so that they can accommodate it with the new cells architecture of secondary cells. So yeah, uh, rest I'm learning more about the cells architecture, that how they are planning to move ahead, and we'll keep up. We can have a uh, common update over there. But I
So,
think that mostly we would have to make changes in such tables where we don't have namespaces or projects IDs columns.
so
Next is it. Yeah.
sorry, I was just going to say, could we use that that group owned objects page that's been created? You know, where it's got a list of all of our tables and objects to then track which ones would be linked to namespaces and project IDs to get a more comprehensive list. I'll share it in the agenda.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about the many-to-many relations that we have, like for those tables, how would a project ID or a namespace ID make sense? For example, we have the project compliance framework setting, but that has the project ID and the compliance framework ID. But since it has a many-to-many relation in the database, even though we have at the application level, we just allow adding a single compliance framework for the project, but at the backend, we do have a many-to-many relation there. So we have a third table that keeps a project ID and the compliance framework ID. And for the project, we see like how many compliance framework IDs are attached to that particular project. Yeah, we could have other similar many-to-many relations as well, which are not between a project or a group, but some other entities. If we have them, we'll have to ask them how it makes sense to add a namespace ID there.
Because for the new GitLab means cell schema, they have enforced that you need to mention a sharding key, and it should be either
Yes,
project or namespaces.
so a namespace ID is. I reviewed a couple of MRs around that, and they created those MRs for our table, so it was tagged group compliance review. So
Yeah.
I reviewed them. Yes. Okay, moving to the next point. Okay, so this was new to me. I recently found out that we have to finalize all batched background migrations. I missed doing that for one of my older MRs, which was created in 15.2. This was brought up in another discussion, and I created a finalization of that migration in this milestone. So this is just a call out in case you have written any background migrations in the past and have not finalized it. Please create a finalization as soon as possible. One example that I remember is the protected branches one that was migrated recently by Hersimer to the new schema that we have created. So probably we'll have to finalize that one.
I don't think that I have made such changes in compliance, but yeah, there were several in workspace. I don't know whether, because as you mentioned, it was 15.2. So even they are
Yes, it
going
was.
quite back.
Yeah, we can just look at our previous MRs and see if we have missed any and create. Cool. Does anyone else has anything to say, anything to add? All right, then. Thanks everyone for joining the call, and everyone who's watching this. Have a great day. Bye.